Greetings and salutations, everyone. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Oh my gosh, today is August 4th already. We have already slid through July, coasted through June. It is August and it's already the 4th. Let's start this off with an affirmation. Dear universe, creator, spirit guides, please give us the collective words of wisdom, words for this day. Well, not yet. Words for this day. There it is. We get water cycle. Here's the card. Like the earth, I am made of water, flowing through my veins, just like the rain that falls down, only to be carried back up. My body, too, is a cycle. Every sip revitalizes me and brings me a sense of gratefulness. Okay, universe is telling us to drink our water. Okay, here we go. Water cycle. Like the rain, I am made of water, flowing through my veins, just like the rain that falls down, only to be carried back up. My body, too, is a cycle. Every sip revitalizes me and brings me a sense of gratefulness. Namaste, namaste. Okay, let's go ahead while we on this train and get us an oracle symbol for today. Universe, creator, spirit guides, please give us a symbol to meditate on this Friday. Oh my goodness. We get spiritual cleansing. Okay. And some of you, I put it this way, you may recognize what it is. This is the hand symbol, number 50, last card. Spiritual cleansing. It is time for a spiritual cleansing of the body, mind, or spaces in which you reside. There is an imbalance, stuck energy or heaviness in your environment that needs to be released before you proceed further. The symbol on this card is called the Hamza. The Hamza is a palm-shaped amulet popular throughout the Middle East and North Africa. The word Hamza, also spelled Kamsa, Khamsa, and Hamza, Hamesh, means five and refers to the fingers of the hand. In Jewish culture, the Hamza is called the hand of Miriam. In some Muslim cultures, it's called the hand of Fatima or Fatima. All right, there you go, guys. Learn something each and every day. Hello, everyone. Hello. Let me say hello to all my folks. Hello, Michelle. Hello, Norma. Hello, Super Queen B. Hello, Spirits Beyond the Stars. Mildred. Hello, Patty. Ottawa. Joe. Hello, Carmen. Hello. Greetings and salutations, everyone. All right, let's go ahead and get this popping. On Wednesday, I didn't do the month in review for August, so we're going to start off there. Denny asked this question, wanted me to throw on a preview for this month. Guys, everything has begun. I'm going to say this just like that. Everything has begun. The boulder that we have been pushing to the top of that hill is now coming down the other side. It will pick up speed and it's going to crush a whole bunch of people in the political scheme, okay? Now, before I get into all this politics, just like the card said, I need everybody to understand everything that we're going through right now is to prepare us for what is coming next. We are in change. Everything is going to be different, wildly different from what it is now. All these people who have done horrible things in the light that we saw them do, karma is coming around for them. The insurrectionists, the criminals, the bullies, all of them are about to have their day, their judgment day. Okay? But not just them. This judgment is for all of us. That is why it is imperative that we do what we can to improve our own station. Again, lay down, let go, turn loose of all the things that do not serve you. Put down, stop carrying stuff that is not yours. Don't carry around anger and rage. Do not carry around fear. Do not look at yourself and see yourself as anything less than a god or a goddess. It is time for us to remember exactly who we are and why we're here. All right, now I'm done preaching. Let me get into this reading. Universe, Creator, Spirit Guides, please. We're already done with the first week of August. Let us get a throw on the next three. Well, there's 5 weeks in this month. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, there's 5 weeks in this month. So here we go. I'm going to draw 5 piles, one for each week. And we're already on Friday for the first week. But I'm still going to draw for the first week. 4 cards for each. Okay, just do it this way. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, y'all. This is going to be an interesting month. Let me go ahead and start. This first week started off with the Fool. Okay? Endless possibilities. And we already had that come up. DJT, Donnie boy, got his 3rd indictment. The one that could send him to prison for the rest of his life. The second card for the first week we get is the Page of Pentacles. The young person coming through with the message about money. Okay, and I'm going to talk about the political scheme because this has a lot to do with old Donald Trump and his money situation. He's in a crunch right now. He's running out of money. They're stealing money from one pack to another pack because they are broke. Donald Trump's political scheme for this first week of August, Donnie is feeling like everything that he has is about to be taken from him. He's in full protection mode. This is going to have a huge, impact on his physical health right now. The last card we get for the first week is the World. Everybody's paying attention. We had our disclosure. We had the United States tell the whole world that, yes, aliens are real, that we have been lied to. Understand what that disclosure meant and understand why everybody is just kind of meh about it. That's part of the plan. The second week, next week, what we have to look forward to. The first card we have for the second week of August is obstruction. So there's going to be a lot of pushback, people trying to stop the forward momentum of what is going on. You're going to see a lot of these Republicans pushing back so hard about the Department of Justice. You're going to see them whining and crying and threatening to dismantle the whole thing. That's what you're going to be hearing. The second card we got for the second week is the Magician. So prepare for things to happen kind of out of nowhere. I'm kind of thinking this might be the fourth indictment. This might be Fani Willis coming through with what she's about to lay down on old Donnie Boy. Possibly next week, that indictment will be coming down. The next card we have is the Two of Pentacles. There's going to be a lot of movement. Things are going to be so out of balance next week. Hold on, guys. Again, this is the time to raise your vibration, get yourself up out of the mire so that they're going to start playing with a whole lot of stuff. And we've got weather mixed into this. There are going to be shortages. There are going to be work stoppages. There are going to be some problems. Remember when I told you, prepare for this, because there is going to be a great big strike that is going to encompass more than one type of business. Prepare for that. There may be a strike of truck drivers. There's going to be a work stoppage, work slowdowns. Prepare for this. Prepare for this. Please don't be a scab at this time. It is imperative for us to change our world. We have to break the system of slavery. And the planets are lining up to give us this power. And all we have to do is stand up and stand together and be a little bit patient and don't be scared. And we can change things to make it better for all of us. The last card we got for the second week is the Two of Wands. Expect Joe Biden to do something that's going to be really positive for everybody. So the week is going to end. The second week is going to end with President Biden doing something to uplift Americans. He's going to do something, sign something, say something. The president is going to do something that is going to improve the station of Americans. The third week starts off with the Six of Pentacles. Okay, charity. This could be somebody giving. The word on this card is giving to those less able. But I'm having a vision here. Greg Abbott. Something is going to come up with Texas Governor Greg Abbott in week 3. I told you guys that Abbott and DeSantis are going to be dealt with by the Department of Justice. They are not going to get away with the crimes against humanity that they have committed. What I'm feeling in week 3, though, is Greg Abbott is going to be formally charged. Oh my goodness, he is going to be formally charged by the District of Columbia for crimes against humanity. Okay, all right. What he did in the Rio Grande, he's going to have to pay some consequences for. So expect that to come up. The second card we have is the Ace of Pentacles, and I've got something. Somebody is like just screaming in my ear. Let me listen. Just be prepared for a lot of political turmoil, especially in Texas. With this last indictment of Donald, the Republicans And this is all about the insurrectionists, and this is going back to Washington. These people understand now that they are about to be arrested. They are going to do everything that they can to try to throw this country into turmoil, to try to save their own hides. They will try to destroy our country instead of taking responsibility for what they did. The Wheel of Fortune is the third card for the third week. This is the revelation of what is coming down. There is going to be a lot of movement. There's going to be a lot of fear that is showing up all over. Fox News, again, is going to be in trouble. Okay, golly, this thing is hurting me. Fox News is going to talk themselves into another lawsuit. The last card for the third week is the Five of Swords. Somebody is going to be abandoning somebody of power. I feel like something with Elon Musk is going to happen in the third week too. So in the third week, there's going to be a lot of chatter. There's going to be pointed accusations at the governor of Texas. And people are going to be walking away from somebody in power. This could be Donald, or this could be DeSantis. Somebody is going to lose. Somebody in the political scheme is going to lose a whole lot of support in the third week of August. The fourth week of August starts off with the Tower. So we're going to start off the fourth week of August with something crazy happening. This could be more indictments coming down. This could be other people. I kind of have a feeling, my hand is itching, hold on. I have a feeling, my right hand, that is money going out. Okay, somebody is going to have to be paying out money in the fourth week. This might be Donald getting another judgment. He is going, oh no, this is not Donald. Okay, all right, week 4. All right, there's a lot of these people who are in, I'm seeing Rudy Giuliani here in week 4 for this Tower moment. Rudy Giuliani is going to be pivotal in Donald's case. This is going back to Georgia. Some people are about to start going to jail. Some people are about to start getting arrested. Now, that's not going to mean they're going to stay in jail, but they are going to be arrested. And Rudy Giuliani is one of them. He is going to be arrested and arraigned for what he did in Georgia. The second card for the fourth week is the Star. So there's going to be a spotlight on some political figures and all the craziness that's going on. I gotta say this though, everybody, please. I know this sounds all exciting and all this movement and everything, but please, 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 do not take this and stick yourself in front of the television so that you can have the play-by-play. If you have to keep up on this, read about it. Read about it. Do not sit yourself in front of the news media, because everything now, it is going to be an upheaval of them trying to sway people's minds, to introduce a new narrative. You're going to see all these evil men at work. Turn off your television. Turn off your television. I'm just begging you to not get drowned in the media storm that is about to come, because you're going to see a whole lot of misinformation, flat out lies. You're going to see people that you respected as news people flat out lie. And you're going to see the agenda. Like I've been saying, everything is about revelations. We are being shown what is true and what is false. But those who are on the false side are going to be doing all they can to keep us deceived, to keep us confused, and to keep us angry. The fourth week is a time where we are, at any time, these maggots may pick up arms at any time. This is what the Republicans are doing. All of this, and the fact that they arrested Donnie and didn't take his passport. Again, you're looking at our two-tiered system. So they are literally setting us up for conflict because they are allowing Donald Trump to continue to do what he's doing with no repercussions. They haven't taken his passport. They have not made his fat butt sit in a jail cell for 5 minutes. And they're allowing him to continue to plaster his face all over everything and spread his lies and whine and cry and say, everybody fight for me. I'm a crook, I'm a criminal, but fight for me because you love him. Come on, guys. The 5th week of August starts out with the 5 of Pentacles. This is the poverty card. There's going to be something that's going to happen in our financial system that is going to cause some panic on the last week of August. The second card we have is the Empress, possibilities. This is the pregnant with possibilities card. So let me read them all. Okay, we got the 7 of Swords next, and then we've got the Sun as the last card on the 5th week. So the 7 of Swords, we're going to be seeing people trying to get away with crimes. Again, all of this stuff is going to be illuminated. Week 3, we have the Karma card, and we have the illumination. Where's my illumination? Where's my spotlight? Oh, my illumination is week 4. So week 3, we've got everything's going to kind of fall apart. But everything's going to be shown. The light's going to be shined on these political entities. And in week 5, we're going to see everybody who's trying to get away with these crimes that they're doing. And it ends with the Sun here, which is also, this is Donnie's card. So the whole month of August, it's going to be Donald Trump hour. We're going to see his face plastered all over everything. Every media outlet is going to give him airtime. Understand why they're going to do this. They want us in conflict. The whole alien thing, the disclosure has become another distraction. And I need y'all to understand that them admitting that there is life outside of Earth is a huge deal. It's a huge deal, and everybody needs to understand the only reason that they're doing this is because they have lost control. Okay? Everything going on in Africa right now is big, 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 because this is going to deal with the world's money. The world's money. This is going to end in, just prepare. Don't be scared. Elevate yourself, because if you're vibrating lowly, that's where you run the risk of feeling all of these bumps. When you elevate yourself, and my headdress is crooked. When you elevate yourself, when you raise your frequency, this stuff is not going to bother you in the effect that it's going to bother people who can't turn off the television. This is not going to bother you like people who cannot extract themselves from mainstream media. Where your mindset is where you're going to resonate. So raise your vibration. Turn the television off. Read. Expand your mind. Answer those questions that are going through your own mind. Okay? This is about self-improvement. It's time to get out of the phase of being led, of being a follower. It is time to step into your power, into your leadership role. Okay. All right. My next question is from Beautiful Girl. Beautiful Girl says, there are 2 lots of lupin birth control that has been recalled due to low effectiveness. Beautiful Girl wants to know, and this is birth control about people getting pregnant. Now we've had birth control forever, and now a company has messed up. Was this intentional or not? Tarot, please, yes or no? The lupin birth control company, was it intentional? Did they intentionally change the formula? Yes or no? Okay, guys. All right. All right. All right. I'm going to say this. This is human error. This is human error. But I want to say it like this. There was human error, but it was intentional. This card right here, this one, this happy family, the 4 of Wands, marriage celebration, to create, to make something new. But we also have the 10 of Swords, which is a complete ending, something coming to an end. So I'm going to say there was human error. Somebody attempted to do something really bad and didn't do it as bad as they could have done it. But yeah, somebody did mess with the birth control on purpose. On purpose. There's going to be lawsuits behind this because people got pregnant who did not want to get pregnant. Enough people got pregnant to trigger the recall. Okay? This is going to result in lawsuits. This is going to hurt the lupin company going forward because this is a trust issue. So this is going to be bad. So Beautiful Girl, yeah, somebody intentionally messed with the formula to make it less effective. That resulted in a whole bunch of people who didn't want to get pregnant getting pregnant. It's going to cost the company and it's going to harm them in the long run. My next question from Beautiful Girl is, Beautiful Girl would like me to do a deep dive on Judge Tanya Chutkan, or I don't know if I'm saying her name right. Oh, let me get up here. I'm doing a live and ain't looking at nothing. Let me see. Hello, everybody. Let me see. Hello, Patty G. Hello. Hi, Joe. Hi, Risa. Hi, Barbara. Hi, Hypnicity. How's everybody doing? All right. Mildred says, speaking of aliens, the clouds in those pictures are what I saw in my dream a month ago, except the sky was shades of purple. Mildred, I'm glad you could see that. A lot of people who saw the pictures that Spirit Beyond the Stars wanted me to put. Now, if you look in those pictures, and I'm not really good. I'm not computer savvy. So I just kind of pasted the pictures onto my page. But if you look in the sky, you'll see there's a couple of rainbow, like there's some rainbow like blurs in the sky. Those are where the UFOs are. And Mildred, I have pictures of, oh my gosh, I've seen craft. Guys, I've been on crafts, but I have seen on my TikTok page, if you go to Tanya Stingley on TikTok, I have a video of a whole UFO that I filmed about 2 years ago. So, but it was at night, so it was lit up. And I'll put another one up if I can find the picture. of the rainbow craft that I saw. And those rainbows can also be portals. Just for just so you know. Okay. Oh, Mildred says they found a body caught on a buoy in Texas. That's terrible. That's murder. Hi, Rose Blue. Spirits Beyond the Stars says the judge told that he cannot threaten anyone who has anything to do with the case. If he does, he will go to jail. Trump has never been disciplined any structure in his life, so he's not going to. Nope, he's not going to. He's going to be all over social media, over his own network, everywhere, spewing his garbage. He does not know how to shut up, and he won't, because he believes that his minions are going to fight for him. Rose Blue says 8/28 is 45's next hearing. If he violates the term of his release, the judge says he can be detained. And guys, that what I just showed on the month, the last week is going to be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. May Donnie Boy get remanded? Probably not, but it's gonna be a heck of a month. Hello, Sabine. Mildred says, since lying is not illegal, I'm suspect of everyone on TV. Yes, be suspect of everyone. Question everything, including me. All right? I am not God. I am reading the tarot and I'm doing my best to tell y'all what I see, hear, and feel. But yes, question everything. Question everyone. Trust your gut. Trust your heart. Believe in yourself. All right. Hello, Debbie Brady, your dreams coach. Love and light to you. Spirits Beyond the Stars says Trump's bond was only $100,000, and he only had to pay 10% or $10,000 of his bond. My son always. Just talking about the inequity. Yes, yeah, $10,000 for a $1 million bond. Yeah, they should have at least. I mean, they've made. I don't even want to go into that. You see the two-tier justice system. Our country is screwed up. Yes. Mildred says, poor people get justice, rich people, poor people justice and rich people justice are two different things. Hello, Tam. Hello. The judge is not joking around. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and throw on Judge Tanya Chutkan. And I'm hoping I'm saying her name right. I think it's Chutkan, but the universe understands who I'm talking about. Tarot Universe Creator, please tell us everything you can about Judge Tanya Chutkan. What do we have to look forward to from her? Here we go. Ooh. If a lot of people are wondering if she is going to be a tough judge or if she's going to be a pushover judge. She's got this in hand, okay? She's kind of excited about this. She's not going to let it get out of hand. She's not going to let it move to the way to where it gets out of her control. She wants to stop. She wants all of this craziness, all of this theft, and all of this debauchery to end. The first card she got is the Five of Pentacles, though. And this is that poverty card. Donnie's in a lot of trouble. Donnie's in trouble when he has to go in front of her because she's not going to sit there and take what he does. Donnie goes into court and pleads the fifth, number one. He goes into court. That's why he doesn't want cameras. He doesn't want his base to see what a punk he is. And he's the same kind of person that sits there and says, if you plead the fifth, then you're a criminal. And every time he goes into court, he pleads the fifth. Judge Chutkan is going to make it to where everybody can see what Donnie is in real time. Donnie doesn't want. I mean, it's going back and forth. This is going to be televised. Judge Chutkan is going. She's following the rule of law, but she's ready to pass judgment on Donnie for everything that he has done. We've got that walk away card again. Donnie is going to be losing support. We've got the King of Swords here too. This is severe. So Judge Chutkan ain't going to play no games. She's not going to be in the mood for no game playing, no trying to, for Donnie's people to try to extend and draw out. There's not going to be any, he's not going to be able to manipulate this court. And she's going to be holding a whole bunch of people in contempt. Donnie's lawyers, at least one of Donnie's lawyers, is going to be held in contempt of court by Judge Chutkan, if I'm saying her name right. But she's going to run it like a court. She's not going to allow these people to play, to make a theater out of her courtroom. She's going to run it like a courtroom, and she's going to have a handle on it. And she ain't going to play no games with lawyers or any other people. There might be a problem. So with this, guys, I'm feeling that with the televisation of this trial, that it may start off being televised, and then something happens to where they have to take the cameras out. So just be aware of that. And this is going to be a stunt by Donnie's defense team, because when it gets time for them to tell everything that Donnie has done to break the laws against the United States, they're not going to want that on television. So this is going to be an interesting trial when it comes before this judge. At the end of the month, expect something crazy to come out of Judge Chutkan. If she don't throw one of them lawyers in jail for the weekend for contempt of court, or even Donnie, but something at the end of the month is going to happen in Judge Chutkan's courtroom. All right, Chutkan, there you go, Chutkan. Thank you. Chutkan put a lot of boots in prison. Yep, and she wants to put old Donnie boy right there with him. Rose Blue says, did DOJ wait for this judge to show up now on the rotation before he filed the indictment? She has a great, tough reputation. So Rose Blue wants to know, was this a strategic plan to get this to come up in front of Judge Chutkan? Here we go. Yes or no, Tarot? Was this a strategic plan by Jack Smith to wait on this indictment to get a better chance of getting Judge Chutkan to rule over this case? Yes or no? Yep. Yes. Yes, yes. And Donnie's own card. Look at that. We get the Judgment and the Sun. Yes. Excellent question, Rose Blue. Spirits Beyond the Stars says, Trump has never been made to shut up. He's all about destruction. Yes. And understand, that's what I keep saying. This whole system has to be destroyed. We have got to tear this down to the ground. So all of this that's going on, we have to destroy the old system so that we can build a system that is for us, not just for them. Okay? All right. Let me see. My next question. Oh, I think this was Denny's from last week. Is the Ark of the Covenant, the actual Ark of the Covenant, is the Ark of the Covenant in Rome? Is it underneath the Vatican? Does the Catholic Church have the Ark of the Covenant? Universe, Creator, Spirit Guides, please. Yes or no? Does the Church of Rome have possession of the Ark of the Covenant? Yes or no? No. No. The Church of Rome does not possess the Ark of the Covenant. Okay. All right. Next question from Spirits Beyond the Stars. If Democrats win the House, Senate, and the presidency and the White House, what excuse will they give for not codifying Roe versus Wade, banning assault rifles, etc., etc.? And guys, and this is why I keep saying you cannot hero worship men. The Democratic Party has had all three houses several times. During Obama, we had the House, the Senate, and the presidency. We had it for Joe Biden, didn't we? No, we didn't. We didn't have the House. But here's the thing. We've been in complete power many times, and we've never codified Roe versus Wade. During Obama, we didn't do anything about assault rifles. We could have stopped that. We as Democrats had the power. We had the House, the Senate, and the White House, and we did not go after assault rifles. This is why I'm saying everybody has to understand the United States government does not work for us. The things that they use to run on is exactly that. They use it. Those are the hot points in society that are worrisome to us, that they say, if you elect me, I'll make sure that we get that fixed. And we elect them. And here we are 20 years later. And our whole generation of children have grown up with their schools being shot up because the people in command can't pull their heads out of their asses long enough to say our children matter and a machine gun doesn't. Okay? So, no, Spirits Beyond the Stars. It doesn't matter who's in control. As long as they have those issues to run on, they are going to keep those issues to run on, because those social issues is what keeps us going to the polls to vote. The more, every time somebody loses all of their children in a school shooting, some politician, whether they're Democrat or Republican, gets up and says, elect me and I'll do something about this gun violence. And we elect them and nothing gets done. The system has got to be broken for us to fix it. Spirits Beyond the Stars says, I still see Trump in a military facility with military guards. Yes. All right. Yeah. Now we all know that there's a way. I mean, where's that place in Cuba that they were torturing all of those inmates, all of those Muslim inmates? Why can't we stick Donnie there? Why can't we stick him there? He had no problem putting other people there. I can't think of the name. Somebody help me. Gitmo, thank you. Guantanamo Bay. Why can't we put him there? Ain't that where we put all the rest of the doggone traitors? Why can't we stick him there? Yeah, there's a place for Donnie to go. There's a place for Donnie to go. Guantanamo Bay. Yes, it is. Thank you, y'all. So yeah, spirits. If the Democrats win, they're nothing's going to be done because they need that to run on. They keep our hot button issues unsolved so that they can run on it year after year after year. And y'all, this again, if this is the lion's mane powder, and I make a tea out of it. Okay, I just put hot water in it. I put cinnamon and I put honey. And I tell you, because without the cinnamon and the honey, the lion's mane powder is yucky. But when you put cinnamon and honey with the lion's mane and make it into a tea, it tastes like the most delicious hot chocolate you have ever had in your life. I don't know how mushrooms can taste like a chocolate bar, but it tastes like Godiva hot chocolate. It is so delicious. Put this in your body, y'all. It can only help you, and it's delicious. All right. Spirit says Trump is going to be pissed off when we got a judge that tells him that it has to be televised. He doesn't want the court hearing to be televised because he doesn't want his followers to know the truth. Yep, that's exactly what I just said. And it's going to happen. Yes, Rose Blue, lion mane mushroom tea. But the crime happened in D.C. What are y'all talking about? Risa says, what tea is that? This is lion's mane mushrooms. Hold on. Lion's mane mushroom powder. And I just put it in my hot water with cinnamon and honey. And it tastes like Godiva hot chocolate. And it's for my brain, for my brain injury, y'all. Where he be detained. Rose Blue, nobody knows where he's going to be detained yet until he breaks the law and somebody tells him he has to go to jail. But I'm sure they're already discussing that right now. Spirits Beyond the Stars' next question is, will Democrats ever stand up to Republicans? Especially like right now. Will the Democrats stand up to Republicans? And I have to say this, just from what I've seen on YouTube. Now, we've got some people in the Congress who are just having fun, finally finding their power and fighting back against the Republicans' asinine behavior in some of these committees. So, Spirits Beyond the Stars, yes. Certain Democrats are fighting the good fight, and you see who they are. Jamie Raskin, some of these other people that are seriously bringing the fight to these committees. Those people who are actually doing the job, doing what they were elected to do. Again, don't hero worship nobody. But when you see somebody doing good and trying to do good, that's when you send them that little extra energy to help them continue the good fight. Okay? Again, don't hero worship nobody. These people are doing what they are supposed to be doing. They are doing the fight that we elected them to do. So we should expect that from them. We shouldn't be shocked when they actually do something a little bit above and beyond to try to hold somebody else accountable for the crimes that they're committing. Every one of them that we elected should be going above and beyond to make sure that they are doing the job that we elected them to do. All right. So yes, Spirits Beyond the Stars, the Democrats will stand up to the Republicans on a lot of different levels. My next question is from Dennis T. Denny wants to know, will our economy go in cycles? Like 4 years of conservative rules, we're broke. And then 4 years of liberal rules, and we have money. We've already been going through those cycles for the last 100 years. Okay? when the Democrats are in office, we get balanced budgets. Somehow we can manage everything that's going wrong. Somehow there's enough money to help the poor. When the Republicans get into office, all of a sudden we have no money except for money to give to rich people. We have no money for the poor, but we have plenty of money to give to the rich. We have no tax breaks for the poor, but we have plenty of tax breaks to give to the rich. This cycle that we have been living in is constructed that way. It is constructed that way. So yes, Denny, it is cyclic. It is cyclic. They are playing games with our livelihood because everybody knows. If you go back to Bill Clinton, because this is when I know I was voting and I was politically aware. So when Bill Clinton was president, Bill Clinton made sure we was getting money, because we had just got done with the Bushes, remember, and we was broke, we was poor, we didn't have nothing. And then Bill Clinton got into the presidency, balanced the budget, got us a surplus, and cut everybody a $2,000 check. I think we got 2 or 3 of them. Y'all remember that? I was in my young 20s with 3 small children at that time. And I just remember, wow, the president actually helped me make my ends meet and actually put money in the bank for stuff that I couldn't get then. I want y'all to remember when Obama got into office, he did the same thing. Balanced the budget, made sure that all the poor folks got a little check, got cut off, got broke off a little piece. Make life a little bit easier. So yes, Denny, definitely. It is definitely cyclic to keep everybody unbalanced. And then in those years where we're flush with cash, then they try to make the Democrats seem like, well, we're just wasting money, just throwing it away. And then when the Republicans get back in office, there's just not enough for everybody. There's only enough money for the rich people to partake. Nothing for everybody else. Yes, it's cyclic. It was planned that way. They keep it that way. Debbie says, as soon as Bush 2 took over, it was all reversed. That is exactly right. Rose Blue wants to know what's the best place to get lion's mane. Amazon.com. Easy. All you got to do is find it on the app and it gets delivered to your door. Trump has also exposed sex trafficking. Yep, sure did. Well, he exposed. He should be exposed. His children's pageants was a shopping mall for frickin' Jeffrey Epstein. So he was a part of the trafficking. He spent more time on Lolita than Jeffrey did. Who gave us the stimmy? Mildred says, who gave us the stimmy that afforded my ability to leave Michigan in 2008? That would have been President Obama. There you go. And Mojo says VitaCost for your lion's mane. Mojo is the expert on herbology. So VitaCost.com. Try there, or Amazon.com for your lion's mane. Debbie, your dreams coach, says children are still being put into slavery. Yes, they are. Spirit says there were several times the Democrats could have done a lot for the people, but they always use the excuse they couldn't because the GOP is stopping them. And I'm tired of hearing that excuse. Yes, everybody's tired of hearing that excuse. We are allowing a whole bunch of criminals. We know they are criminals. Ted Cruz stood out there on January 6th inciting a riot. On January 5th, a whole bunch of sitting congressmen went to that hotel and met up with those people who were Proud Boys, etc., etc. Donald J. Trump got up on the 6th of January and told his people, if you don't fight for me, you won't have a country to fight for, while lying about him winning the election. Everything right now is we are in the age of where everything is going, like I keep saying, it's revelation. Everything is being revealed to us. We have to raise our vibration so that we don't get caught in the tsunami that is going to happen. Because what happens when you disappoint a large group of people? What happens when your whole 4th grade class found out Santa Claus was not real? Okay? We're in a change, but the change has to start and end with us. The political theater is just that. It is theater to keep us focused on everything except for the things that are really going on. Donald Trump is a distraction. All of this is a distraction. The election that we had last year was a distraction. Don't forget the craziness that we are being forced to look at, the stuff that makes no sense. Extract yourself. You got to unscrew yourself. You have to deprogram yourself. You cannot allow this matrix to keep you fooled into believing that what you see going on is real. All of this is just to keep everybody confused, low vibrating, easy to manipulate. That's why so many people have legalized marijuana. And I partake of the herb, but I need everybody to understand why so many people, so many places, after being staunchly against marijuana, all of a sudden said, yeah, pot is good. Give it to everybody. Let everybody have all the pot they can. They gave us the marijuana to placate us. Okay? Calm down. Calm down. That's what they gave us the weed for, to make everybody calm down so that you're not paying so close attention. You're not getting so worked up about what's going on. So they slipped us a Mickey. Exactly what they did. Oh, we're waking up too fast. Everybody's becoming aware. Let's medicate them. Let's subdue them. So if you smoke weed, and ain't nothing wrong with smoking weed, but if you smoke weed, just understand that is a part of the dynamic, is to dull your mind so that the things that they are doing to you don't affect you on that harsh level. They're medicating us so that they can control us. All right. Oh, Mojo, my daughter told her class Santa wasn't real and she got in big trouble. 3rd grade. Yep, that's about the time that it happens. Right on. What they're selling is not what you're used to. Ain't that the truth? Debbie Brady says, we're entering the 5th dimension. Nothing will remain concealed. That is the absolute truth. All right. My next question is from Edwina S. This is a great question. Edwina wants to know, what is the Gates Foundation? What is the Gates Foundation's end game? Oprah's a part of this and everything. Gates is buying up all this farmland. This is coming into all of this lab-grown meat because water in this low vibrating place where the Gates and the Winfreys live, that planet is not where you want to be. All right, I'm gonna just put it to you that way. That planet is gonna be the place where you're gonna be eating lab grown meat. You're gonna be drinking water made out of something, but it's not naturally made. Bill Gates, the Gates Foundation, the man is buying up all this farmland, buying out farmers so that he can have all this acreage to grow and produce. The computer guru is now going to be over all the farming. Understand what these evil men have in plan. And this is all about power. They want to control the food. They want to control the water. They want to control the air that you breathe. Okay? The Gates Foundation, all of this stuff with Oprah and the freedom and all of this stuff, this is a crack. You're getting a glimpse into the seedy underbelly of the nastiness of what unchecked wealth, unbridled wealth and greed do. These people are so rich that, it doesn't matter that they own everything or can have everything they want. No, they want to own people. They want to control people. This is a disgusting, I don't even know how to say it. I am so disgusted with the revelations that are going on now, with the names that are coming up. The same people who kingmakers, let's call them that, kingmakers, because that's what old Oprah was. You made it onto the Oprah Winfrey show. If you was a young act, she could make you or break you. Her name was on Jeffrey Epstein's list as well. All of these people are connected. All of these people are connected. And the youth of the world, the children are our future. Just like Whitney said, just like Dolly Parton said, the children are our future. And they're trying to steal our future, selling children into lives of horror at the hands of adults, facilitated by the government and protected by the church. Know who your enemy is, number one. Know who your enemy is and know who set all of this stuff up. Educate yourself about everything, especially about the Crusades. Understand where you get religion from so that you can think freely without fear. It's important that you know who you are and where you came from at this time. Ignorance is not bliss. Ignorance is death. Debbie says, my guides have been telling me for 20 years, it's not going to be overnight. It's a long process of awakening. Yes, Debbie, but we have been awakening for eons. And when the tip comes, it will be kind of quick. Debbie says, the children of today will birth a tomorrow that we can dream of. It is our jobs to make sure there is a future. And that's what we are here for right now. This time is about us stepping into our power, about us taking the blindfolds off, and about us standing in our courage and in our power. That's what it's all about. This is about us showing how fearless we are. We've got to do this the right thing. Instead of just being led by the nose, we have to take the harness off. We've got to take the shackles off. We have to free ourselves. We have to stop waiting for somebody else to come in and do our work for us. All right. So The Gates Foundation, the end game of that is to own everything. All this stuff about this bioengineered meat, all of this stuff to take the living energy, all of this is a plan, as a plot. Talking about the next pandemic and all of that stuff. Okay, this is man doing man's bidding to try to keep us enslaved. Stand up, turn off the television, raise your vibration. Edwina wants to know, will they try to push the lab-grown meats on us? Kind of like the Soylent Green, and people are talking about, I don't want to eat no fake meat. I don't want to eat none of this. I don't want to eat none of that. They're taking skin cells of animals and growing a steak without a beef body, growing a steak. That's some crazy stuff. I'm happy I don't eat meat, because I'm really glad I don't eat meat. But I'm not out the woods either, because what they're doing with the meat, they're doing with the vegetables too. They're trying to extract the living energy out of it and put in this synthetic, whatever you want to call it. Okay? Spirit says, Elon Musk does not pay one drop of taxes, neither does Jeff Bezos. No, they don't pay no taxes. Probably $25. Says they wasted tons of money looking for the elite who decided to take a chance to go so deep to see the Titanic. All that money could have housed and clothed and fed a lot of people. Well, that's rich people doing rich people stuff. Risa says, I grew up as a Jehovah's Witness, but it wasn't for me. I never felt any connection, so I didn't stay into it. And right now, all of us we're being awakened in ourselves. If you are starting to question everything, if stuff don't make sense, take a breath. Investigate your feelings. Don't be afraid of your own feelings. You have. Explore yourself. Ask those questions. Ask your religious leaders if you're confused. And keep asking until you get the question you get the answer that you desire. Keep asking. Different. Read, study. Don't be so locked into the programming, because the big thing for us right now is to break our programming. We have to break our programming. All right. Now I'm going to see if anybody has a question that they want to ask, please ask it now, because the show's almost over. And I have one last question, and it's a personal one. Debbie says, everything is connected. We are connected to each other. You are your brother's keeper. Amen, Debbie. Thank you so much. And that's what I have been trying to say. We are. You and I are images of each other, reflections of each other. We're here to help. We're here to uplift. We're here to support each other, but we're here to learn as well. We were not put here to be slaves. We were not put here to work for some other person to make them rich. We've been fooled. We have been put into bonds, and it is time for us to break those bonds of slavery, to stand up for ourselves, to understand that we are amazing, magical beings. And as soon as we remember that, we can escape this prison that we have allowed ourselves to be kept in out of ignorance and fear. All right. Spirit says, the Republicans in the Senate or Congress was wanting to give themselves an $8,000 raise plus benefits when there are people out here in the world starving to death. No home, no clothing, no nothing. You're absolutely right. And that's why in this time, Instead of watching the news and being fretful about what Donnie's doing or about MTG is doing, those people mean nothing. All of that is distraction to keep our energy going to places other than where it needs to go. To fix us, we need to focus on us, not focus on Donald Trump. If we're giving that our thought energy to him, it's not going to stuff that can fix us. We need to forget about O'Donnell. His cheese is going to get fried. His time is done. The world turns. He is now in his karmic phase. He can't escape it. But we don't have to be invested in it to the point to where we deny ourselves the opportunity of growth. Because if we're so worried about what Donnie's doing, we're not doing what we're supposed to be doing. And we need to be working on us first. All right. My last question is from Julia Jackson. This is a personal question. Before I ask this question, I want everybody to just exhale. I want you to inhale. And I want you to send loving, healing thoughts to Julia. Okay? Loving, healing thoughts to Julia. Support our sister. Julia says, Andrea Marie Connor died from breathing problems on 7/29/23. This is Julia's daughter. Julia wants to know, is there any messages from Andrea? And she wants to know, did the paramedics do everything they could to help her? Universe, creator, spirit guides, please speak through me. Andrea, if you would like to speak, I am open to you. Was everything done to help Andrea? Yes. Julia, yes. Everything, the paramedics, I'm sorry, I'm going to cry. The paramedics did everything they could to help Julia. Julia's message to you, it comes in the form of this card. This card fell out of the deck. It's the intuition card. Listen to the words: love, comfort, kindness, intuition, a good idea, a sensitive, thoughtful, introverted, cooperative, quiet, dreamy, imaginative, psychic, emotional, or dependent youth. Someone interested in learning about emotional issues. Yes, Julia, the paramedics did everything they could to help your Andrea. Your Andrea is sending love to you. She wants you to know that she loves you. This one, because you got the intuition card, I'm going to say this to you, Julia. In your quiet time, in your meditation, call your daughter's name. Call her name. And then be quiet and listen for her. It may be a tinkling of a glass, a bird singing. It could be you walk outside and see a penny. She's right next to you, and she wants you to know that she loves you, and she wants you to know that she is right there next to you. Open yourself up. I'm being told to draw a card. Hold on. Your daughter is telling you, feel the rain on your skin. Be happy. Do things that make you happy. Stomp through a mud puddle. Do things that ease your soul. Be brave, be confident, be yourself. First, seek to understand and listen with your whole being. All right, y'all. All right. All right. Okay. Let's go ahead and get into the weather for the rest of this week. Okay. All right, y'all. Starting on Monday, this little reprieve that we are in is going to be over. We got some big storms that are moving in. We got some ping ponging again. I'm gonna keep saying ping pong because this bad weather is just gonna go from one side to the other. Flooding. Rain. There's gonna be rain. There's gonna be a lot of rain. Some heavy storms that could cause tornadoes. And this is a little bit higher. It's a little higher than Oklahoma this time. So mind your weather forecasts. Listen, if they tell you to evacuate, evacuate. And guys, the heat is going to come back too. So we had a little break from the heat in some places. I'm sorry, Texas. I know y'all burning up down there. We've had a little reprieve. That's going to go away for about another 2 weeks before we start going into the fall season. So we're going to get warm again. It's going to be warm and wet, but it's going to be going from this coast to that coast, back and forth, and it's going to be causing a lot of damage. Again, there's seismic activity coming. And this is off the coast of Alaska. There's going to be a big earthquake hit that might trigger a tsunami warning. Again, pay attention to your meteorologist. If you live in the coastal area, know where to go if you need to get to higher ground. All right. Yes. Keep your shade trees watered. Okay. All right, guys. All right. If you've made it here this far into this show and you'd like to say the Reiki prayer with me, go ahead right now and just blow out all that negative energy. Center yourself. Set your intention for this day, for this moment, for this second. My intention is to be open to receive, to be open to give, to be present in myself, and to do all I can to help make this place better. All right. Just for today, I let go of anger. I let go of worry. I am grateful. I work on myself, and I am kind to all living things. Have a beautiful, beautiful weekend, y'all. Happy Friday. Namaste. I love you. I love you. I love you. Please, if you have questions that you would like answered, drop them in the comment section below this video. I love you. And please give me a thumbs up on the way out. Have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful rest of your day. And hello to everybody in the chat that I didn't say their name. Hello, happy Friday. Greetings and salutations. Goodbye, everybody. Namaste. Happy Friday.